Hi besties, how's it going? So if the background doesn't tell you anything, it will tell you that recently my channel hit 10,000 subscribers. For me, that is such a monumental thing. I've been on YouTube about 3 years and we're in a relatively small community. There's not many of us that really sort of break out and get tons and tons of subscribers. But bestie, I do feel really proud of my achievement. There's a part 1 of this video over here. Check that out before that one. But if you don't want to watch that, just carry on with this one. It's absolutely fine. So let's talk about the issue. So I would like a plaque. So I'm talking about those beautiful YouTube plaques, and they normally give you a silver one when you've hit 100,000 subscribers. We're not there yet, and to be fair, we are literally 10% of the way there. But bestie, I still want a plaque. So because YouTube won't give me a plaque, I'm gonna make one myself. So in today's video, we're gonna be making a YouTube plaque for me, and do you know what? Stuff YouTube. And if you want to do the same, bestie, I fully support you. Let's celebrate our own wins. Let's give ourselves our flowers. Bestie, we deserve this. All right, let's get into it. So we're here on the designing stage and I've had a look around, and let me just show you what they look like. So this is the sort of thing that we're looking at. So like one of these YouTube play buttons is what we're gonna make, and looking at them all, they're all made of like metal or brushed aluminium. So I can't really sort of make that myself. So I need to get it printed. So I thought I'll get it printed onto a sign. So let me show you what I've done. So the first thing I did is I found this pitch here, which shows you roughly what the size of a silver play button is. So it's 24 centimeters by 31. So I went into Photoshop and I made a document that size. It's got like a 3mm bleed on the top. You can see that just there, like a really small little bleed, just because it's going to the printer, so it needs one of those. And I got this up. So this is somebody else's silver play button with the letter and all of that. And I thought, let me just replicate that. So I copied that and I pulled it into my program over here. So over here, I've dragged it in so that I can get the rough sizes. It did match up really well. I had a bit of trouble with this font here. I'm like, that looks like Helvetica to me, but it wasn't. I did a bit of sleuthing and I found on this YouTube talk that they used the font Roboto. So going back to Photoshop, I have done this here. So I've copied the type over the top so that I can go ahead and edit it. And then I saw that there's the YouTube logo here. So we've got the YouTube logo. So we're pretty much ready and we've got the template to sort of make it, right? The one thing I decided was that I don't, you know, it's not going to be a real award. So I don't necessarily deserve a silver or a gold one. So I thought I'm going to do a red one. So I went over to Etsy and I found this here. This is like red brushed aluminium. I really like this design, but I don't like, you see how it's like the grain of it is at a diagonal. So what I did is I've tilted it and I've got it like that now. So we can go ahead and design this. First thing we need to do is all of this needs to be white, right? So I'm just gonna, because this is a flat picture, it's a PNG, just make that white. And then these three here, I'm going to make white as well. So we need to edit this now. So it's gonna say presented to, and we're gonna go budget with Ira for passing 10,000 subscribers. So that's what it's going to look like. Now the if you look back here, this here has a big play button, but it's sort of chrome and you can't really print that. So when I like look at that, it's not going to look good if I just do a white one. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to get it printed just like this, and then I'm going to cut out some red chrome vinyl to go over the top. So I'm going to go ahead and send this over to the printers, and when it comes back, we'll look at it together and then we'll finally get this made, bestie. Okay besties, looks like it has arrived. I've got this parcel here. She's like a pretty big one. I've just finished filming another video, so I thought while I'm here, let's take a look at this and see what we've got in here. So I'm just gonna open this. Okay, let's check her out. She seems really small, but I did it off of those dimensions, didn't I? So who knows at this point. Here it is. It's really little. Big reveal. Okay. Okay, let's zoom out a bit. Okay, this looks good. I'm so talented. Right, okay, this looks good. So all we're waiting to do now is the YouTube Chrome logo. And we're going to cut that out in vinyl and we're going to do that in a sec. So, wow, this is nice. I'm impressed with myself. This looks, I mean, have I actually seen a real one in real life? No, but this does look relatively official. Next we need to cut out the vinyl and then we've pretty much got it done. So let's go do that now. Okay, so the important part was getting the play button onto it, right? So I grabbed some clear vinyl that I have and I use this for something else within my business. They're like A4 sheets and I cut a play button out on there to the correct size. And I had to do this because I don't have any red chrome vinyl left over. I used it all up on a previous project. But what I did have was like this red foil stuff. But to transfer that over to vinyl, you need to laminate it. So I grabbed the red foil stuff. It's like a really thin sort of mica powder, right? I made it in a sandwich, put it in a laminating pouch and sent it through the laminator. And then I got it out of the laminating pouch, peeled it away, and then it kind of just didn't work out. It also didn't really look the way I wanted it to either. So yeah, there was that. I think what I could have done is I could have printed onto it first and then peeled it away and it would have been okay. Or I could have just got red chrome vinyl, but I didn't want to buy red vinyl just for this. So what I did is I changed my mind and I pivoted, as you do. I just cut the play button, the YouTube play button, out on red vinyl. And I thought this was going to look good anyway. And do you know what? I'm much happier with how it turned out. So we did the play button and I put some transfer tape on it. And I took a while lining it up just to make sure that it was really nice and accurate. And I still don't know if I've got it exactly right, but do you know what? It is what it is. I lined it up, peeled away the transfer tape, and then that's what we had. So here she is. This is my play button. I think the red vinyl is fine because it does, obviously it's glossy where the actual thing isn't. So I think it's worked out really well. Might have looked better in chrome, but do you know what? I've got my 10K play button and you know, YouTube doesn't want to give you one. They did send me a nice email, by the way. Making one for myself is absolutely beautiful. So what I did next is I put that up on the wall and it's going to stay there happily and proud, ready to go next to my 20K play button. What do you think of this, bestie? I'm so pleased with it. I think this is a nice sort of milestone, nice way to acknowledge what we've achieved together, and I'm super over the moon about it. Thank you so much for getting through to the end of the video. You know I love it when you get through to the end of the video. Please give this video some love. Make sure you like, comment, share, and subscribe. And if you are going to comment, please use this emoji. What do you think of today's video? Would you like to see more of these? And if you do want to see more of these, we need to get to 20K. I mean, the quicker we do that, the better, bestie. But yeah, I thought we'd do something a little bit different. We'll be back to the regular scheduled budgeting content literally in the next video, bestie. But let me know, would you like me to do more sort of DIY stuff like this? Just let me know, bestie, in the comments down below. Have you considered becoming a channel member or a patron? Patrons get exclusive content, sneak peeks, and significant discounts off my Etsy store. Channel members get early access to every single video. In fact, they've seen this video long before you have, bestie. If you like the sounds of those perks and you like the sound of me, have a look at the links in the description. You will not regret it, bestie. Until the next weird video that we do like this, I would like you to have a wonderful day, have a wonderful week, and have a wonderful budget. Always remember, don't trust Ira. Now it's time for getting a thumbnail sorted, and I need to do that YouTuber. Maybe if I go back a bit and I go, yeah, something like that. Something will do. Maybe we'll do one this side as well.